money you need.
Everyone to the All-American Sport Park here in Las Vegas, Nevada. You are watching Rockin' Bowl on TNN. Right now, Western Illinois, they lead by 15 in 6 traditional frames, but they trail by 10 in 3 Rockin' Bowl frames. So, Western Illinois, the Leathernecks, they lead overall by 5. How did this whole thing get started, and how does this competition work? Well, of our 4 semifinal teams, only 2 will win $5,000 for their victories, and then move on to the Rockin' Bowl Championship to compete for the title and $10,000, and of course, the Rockin' Bowl Trophy. Oh yeah, let's get back to the action. We're talking about traditional bowling. And you know something, Randy? Both of these teams, all 4 in our semifinal round, should be very proud of their accomplishments. They made it this far. We started with 16 teams overall, cut down to 8 in our quarterfinals, and they have made it here to the semifinals today. And they are competing for $5,000 now, looking to go on for 10 grand. That was Rick Galumba, Captain Rick of the Fighting Illini.
You know, as good as Rick has done on our shows, I think they're just playing the lanes wrong. I don't think they're lined up right, Gary. They keep missing wide right.
Rick Galumba now, his attempt at the spare in our 7th frame. All right. No doubt about that one.
Yeah, he covered that perfectly, getting the ball to the left of the head pin.
Here's Jeremy Sonnenfeld. Again, this guy, 900 series, the first person to ever bowl a 900 series. That was February 2nd in 1997. He was just 20 years old. I was bowling about a 114 at that time. This guy has bowled 314 times.
Oh! How about that shot? Jeremy Sonnenfeld, the Zen master of the bowling world.
Oh, this kid has some special talent for the Leathernecks of Western Illinois.
Now, you notice this ball doesn't get too far wide. That's why he shoots 900. He plays the lanes the right way, and the 6 cuts to 10.5.
Well, from Jeremy Sonnenfeld's strike and 300 games and 900 series to a whole different kind of bowling. It's disco bowling, our next Rockin' Bowl frame. And here's our very own bodacious Taylor Baldwin.
That's the way, they strike it, Well, you know how it goes. And we're going disco bowling. Now, it's just like traditional bowling, except we turn the place into a smoking hot disco inferno, complete with music, lights, and our own mirrored ball. Now, each team gets 1 ball, and every team knocked down counts for 1 point, so let's go disco.
Disco bowling, the lights are out, hard to see, you need to concentrate, you need to focus. Here's Amy Ward for the Fighting Illini, and she'll leave the 2, 4, and 5 for a 7-pin count.
A lot of skill involved. It's not easy to see what you're doing out there. You got little things flickering in your eyes. You got to stay focused.
Here's Christy McVicker now for the Leathernecks of Western Illinois. They're looking to pick up some Rockin' Bowl points. And
oh, what a break!
They will. 9 total for the Leathernecks of Western Illinois in disco bowling. It's anybody's match right now. Kevin Rohr of the Fighting Illini, his first shot in the 8th frame of traditional bowling, the 9-pin.
Well, you know, that shot looked pretty good. I thought that ball was going to hook up and go dead flush. For some reason, it didn't turn over in the back end.
Kevin Rohr needs to pick this up, and we can't emphasize this enough. Our traditional game is very, very close right now. And if the Fighting Illini plan to stay in the traditional game, they have got to continue to mark, because Western Illinois is doing just that, and they already have the lead. There is the mark in the 8th for Kevin Rohr and the University of Illinois, Urbana. It is a spare. The Leathernecks of Western Illinois, though, working on a strike. And here is showtime. Eric Schaefer. You know, in 1995, Randy, David Letterman rated WIU, Western Illinois, as the #1 party school. I don't know if Schaefer was there then, but I'm sure he has a lot of fun at Western Illinois University.
He just got a huge break there, only leaving the A-pin and tripping out the 210. And that's what happens, folks, when you throw 16 pounds versus, say, 12 pounds. No deflection, you get a lot of pin action.
Eric Schaefer now on his spare attempt, and these two are neck and neck in the traditional game and also in the Rockin' Bull frames. Oh, hurry. For a second, I didn't think that was going to get there. But you, my friend with a trained eye, I know that you knew it was going to get there. It almost gave me a heart attack. So you know what? Call 911 because it's E.R. Bolin rushing your way. And it's coming up next, our next Rockin' Bull frame here on Rockin' Bull on